Hello, what's up, guys? The other time we spoke about the configurations, log4j configurations, and I added these configurations here, and I did put as debug, or we either can put as info or debug. So whatever is happening on our application, then we can see it on console. So today I just added these configurations here, and this means that all logs are going to be kept here on this log file.log, and this is on my driver here. You see I have opened this, and some of the other logs I had here. So you can just create this folder on your C driver or D driver, it doesn't really matter. So you can just keep it here, and once you have done so, then you're good to go. So first we have this log4j properties file, and this we just added on the main resources, and this way it's supposed to be. And also on the POM file here we have added these two dependencies, and one is sl4j, and also we have the log4j as implementation. So you need to add this, make sure that you have other dependencies, because I've added this Spring Web MVC, SL4j, log4j, and also we have this stream web, because you're going to, this is the web application we are doing here. And also you need to have this context, and also servlets, because I'm going to use JSP. As that said, now what I have to do, we need to start creating the packages where we are going to add our classes. And I'm planning to have different packages which is going to be holding, maybe let's say, controllers. So from here, from this main Java, right click and new package, and you can give it the name of the package com.ict, but depends on which name. So we have for controllers, and now I can just write other packages. Let's say we should have the DAO, data access object, DAO, and then we're gonna have another one called services. We should have services or model, and also we're gonna have a new one which is going to be called let's call it implementation, or implement, or just call EMP, it's okay. And also we need services. Okay, so far we gonna have this are they like five packages, and I think yeah, this should be sorry, this one, just delete this implement, because we just want to put on the services package, then dot implement. It should be like this. Now let's start with this model. Let's create a class here, because actually this application is based on MVC model, and here we have we have which is C controller stand for C stand for controllers, and also M stand for model, and V stand for views, which I'm going to create them later, JSP. And here I'm going to create a class, a Pojo, and this class I'm going to call it, because our target is to be creating a prison management system, so the first class is going to be a prisoner. We have a prisoner class, so now we need to think the attributes that this prisoner gonna have. So number one, the prisoner need a prison ID, so it's going to be a private int. You can use long or whatever you like, but I'm gonna use print here, int as integer, so it's going to be prisoner ID. Number two, the prisoner need a name, so private, and this is gonna be string prisoner name. Second, the prisoner need the last name. Let's put this as the first name and last name. First name, and then you can just copy and paste. Okay, so prisoner first name and prisoner last name, and also we can have the maybe the prisoner number of the year, that let's see private, and this is going to be int. Let's say maybe prison year, like how many years he has been prison on, or how many years he's gonna spend. So just put it for now. Let's see, later we may change this if needed. So we need to create a constructor for this class, and creating a constructor is very simple. You just public prisoner. I'm gonna create the empty constructor, and we need this constructor. I will explain later why we do need this, but you have to put this empty constructor. So, and another constructor is going to be the one that gonna take almost everything here. So it's public prisoner, and it's going to take, first we have int prison ID, and then we have string first name, and then we have string last name, and we gonna add, let's start with super constructor, because every constructor must have the super method, and it can either be implicit or explicit. So now I just put it as explicit. So but later we have to do this dot, just a minute, prisoner, either prisoner ID, then equal to prisoner ID, and then we do the same thing to all of them. Prisoner first name equal to prisoner first name, and also this dot prisoner last name equal to prisoner last name. Okay, and now that we have this constructor, and this one is complaining because this has to be lowercase prison ID. So now that we have this, Control Shift F, then you format, then let me put this down a bit, and now that we have the constructor, then we can have we can set get and set. So this one I can just right click and generate this. Right click, then go to source, then generate getters and setters, and now you select which ones do you want to select. You can select all of them, and then OK. Then you have all these. So we are gonna use a Hibernate. So, and before that, I need to add the dependence here for the Hibernate. So maybe I should add all the dependence I need for this project, so that when we start coding, then we don't need to come back and be adding the dependence. So let's add. We're gonna need Hibernate. So we're gonna need Hibernate core. Just scroll down here and look for Hibernate core, this one, and let's take version whichever the latest, which is going to be like we can change at any time if this doesn't work, but anyway, just choose maybe 10. Alright, and then we need to add Hibernate, another Hibernate dependence is going to be annotation. Hibernate annotation, then you can choose wherever. Maybe I'm gonna choose this one, it's better. And also we add another one is going to be Hibernate commons annotation. Commons and this one, you choose the first one, and let's see if we can take the version. This is the first version. Let's see, and another one we need Hibernate validator also as well. It should be validator, and let's scroll down a bit and check this one here and choose the final. You can either use I'm going to choose anything from here, like 5, depends on You can choose whatever you like. And also we need the entity manager, which is also the Hibernate entity manager. So you can just choose wherever you like, but I'm gonna choose this org.hibernate from the Hibernate website. And let's take this one, 11. And what else do I need? Yeah, the connection. If you think about connections, then we need the. I'm going to use MySQL. So probably we need a MySQL connector. Yeah, MySQL connector. Then you just have to. You can either choose this Java and choose wherever you like. Let's say I'm gonna choose this one as a jar. And also I need let's say commons dbcp. This one we need also. Commons dbcp, this one, and select which version you can take. Let's say this one. Also we need another one, which is going to be commons pool, where we are going to have our connections from to different databases. So we can take this one, the first one, and we already have JSTL here, so we need we have a web MVC, we have the web, we have context, and we need maybe, yeah, maybe we need Spring JDBC. It's not here. Spring JDBC, and let's see, org, this one. Let's choose whatever.